What's cracking, y'all? It's the VOLDREGA, but you can call me Black Mage. I'm back here hosting a special edition of Brace for It, and I'm doing that because this particular episode is about. Go ahead, sir.
JC, can't nobody put, y'all know the slogan, Josh Carroll,
You know what
brace for
time
it,
it is.
people.
My man JC, you got a battle coming up real soon, and it's a big one for you. You wanna go ahead and tell the people about it?
Yeah. For those that don't know, it's all intents and purposes my biggest battle yet against the homie Duke the Shooter
Luke the
on Dignity.
Shooter. That was such a monster. All right. I'm excited for this battle, guys. If you can't tell, I'm very excited for this battle, and I am excited to get to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
let's,
for the record though, for those that are in the area, I want to get this out of the way before we do anything. For those that are in the area and want to come out, it's going to be at the Dignity League house. Shout out Wings and Cheese. 924 Hammond Avenue. The Battle 5, so I would suggest getting there at around 4:30ish, and it's a $20 cover.
Yep, 924 North Hamlin Avenue, $20 cover. It says doors at 4 p.m., battles at 5, and we got some good battles on Dignity. This is volume 7 of Due Process, I believe. And we got you versus Duke, which is the main event for me. But then we also got 20 versus Mark Anthony, Pope versus Grizzly Jones, Prince Brew versus Fingers, who was returning. I last saw Fingers at Backpack versus Street. We got Kid Cam versus M City, and Kid Cam's going to be a sight to behold. Toxic versus Nova, Retro versus Too Loud Crosby, and Sean Penn versus the man with no alibi, UGLY. All that said, let me ask this question. How are you feeling leading up to this battle, sir? How you feeling?
Initially, I wasn't sure how I was going to approach it because we both know that Duke is a really guy to prepare for at first. Because obviously, you got to, in my case, I had to figure out what hasn't been said to him, and if for what has been said to him, how I can spin it in an original take.
Yep.
Like I feel like I was that and then some because I knew I had to prove to myself that I could up my game in terms of like certain facets that people might think I'm lacking. Because obviously Duke is a heavy puncher.
Yeah.
And people might not expect that from me per se, but let's just say he's battling my past performances. He's not expect any of what I have now.
And that, my friend,
I feel
that's a dangerous
this is
thing
my
to
best
do.
work yet.
You catch that? That's a dangerous thing to do, is battling the ghost of an opponent. Battling somebody's ghost, that'll get you killed, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole nother thing. So what would you say you've done differently going into this battle?
I'd like to say creative with my angles and punches, and being a little bit unpredictable with where I go with it. Because obviously when people see your punches coming from a mile away, I hate that shit.
Yeah, not a fan, huh?
At least 95% of the time. Like there's obviously like one point if people like react as soon as you say it, it's a good thing because then the room starts shaking. But there's a thin line between having that and being true.
Facts. Facts. There's wow, this is tough to say for me because I'm such a corny individual. Like I'm corny by nature. I'm a lot like naughty by nature, except corny. But the thing is, there's a thin line between what is it, relatable and basic. And that can often be misconstrued for fire when you are rapping. That predictability, there, like as you said, there's a percentage of the time where you can do it, and it's really awesome. For instance, if you set up a bar and two, three bars of a rhyme scheme, and then when you get ready to drop, people know what you're gonna say. That's okay for the major punches. But if everybody knows what you're going to say all the time, that's not the way to go. And so you've stepped away, further away than you were, I guess, from because you were never really a super predictable guy to begin with. We know you're gonna come in and talk your shit, and oftentimes it's gonna be unlike anything you've heard coming from another battle rapper. So to me, that's pretty cool. But you're saying that you've gotten more creative, you've stepped further away from the predictability, and that you are, for lack of a better phrase, braced for this battle, yes? Because you know what he's coming with.
Facts.
You know what Duke is about to show up to do.
Yeah, and honestly, if he's not going to slack.
No, Duke's not one for slack. Even when he seems laid back, Duke is usually giving it his all. Even when he seems laid back. And that's one of the things I like about Duke the most.
Yeah, it's like even when he's not trying, he's still fire, but that's gonna backfire because he knows more than anyone on the card what I'm capable of. But he doesn't know my true power. Find out real soon.
You in your final form?
I'm certainly damn near close to it, if you want to call it that.
Let's go. I'm damn near close to it. I'm excited. What have you done to prepare for this Duke battle specifically? Like, what have you done that's different preparing for Duke than preparing for other battlers?
Well, usually I go off what I've seen from them.
Okay.
And at least that's one thing. Like obviously I'll watch a few battles to like watch for anything I should talk about, and that's pretty much just part of my inspiration. But also where I can emphasize points that absolutely need to be said about this person. Like that it's like might not be what you want to hear, but it's what they hear.
Oh.
And when I say that, I don't mean by like getting like super personal. I don't like going that route.
Right.
But in terms of the fact that like you're not what's the word? Like you're not as solidified as you might think you are.
Mm-hmm.
And here's why. Not to give too much away.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And you could obviously say that for a lot of people. But in this kind of sense, I'm here to just talk my shit, establish that I'm not one to play with, and y'all are gonna give me my respect. Oh wait, scratch it. I'm here to take it. Starting with this. Y'all are gonna stop playing with my name going forward. I'm gonna say that right here.
Y'all gonna stop playing with my boy JC's name. Keep talking, bro. Go on.
Y'all think at least right now that I'm just a little crippled dude, but I'm way more than that. If you didn't believe it then, you're gonna believe it now.
Get him. You have to believe it coming up. If y'all can't tell,
And
I'm lit.
and I've even told Duke personally. I'm like, you also. I said what I just said to you. I'm like, you know more than anyone what I'm capable of on that card. But and then you also know in that same token that I'm not an easy. You're gonna either have to step out the box or come with some completely otherworldly shit because you're not beating me that easy.
Yeah, and
at least as easy as you think you are.
Facts. You have a tendency to shake the room at least once. You still have one of the most legendary room shakers. Like, don't get me started. All right, we're gonna step back again because I'm saying too much. I'm saying too much.
That's neither here nor there.
Is there? I don't want to do too much. Is there something you can give us about? Something you could tell us about what you're gonna, how your new approach to Duke without giving away too much. Can you? Because don't say anything if you can't do it without giving stuff away. But if you can get through it without giving stuff away, can you tell us a little bit about the approach you're going to be taking?
How can I say this? I gotta really think on this one. Well, obviously, a lot of people have been saying I gotta like step up my aggression consistently. And,
I'm not one of the.
I definitely have. Yeah, I definitely have worked on that.
Okay. So the aggression's coming out.
And obviously, I gotta really. I feel like I owe it to myself to not be so either. Because obviously, the more I stretch out the vocal tones, for lack of wording, the more certain punches are gonna hit hard. Like,
okay.
like for example, I can't just sound like, but I gotta sound like, how can I demonstrate it? Like going up and down,
rises and falls
with like
inflection, all that. Okay, yeah. So you want to be a little bit more live, a little bit more animated. You want to change your tones. You want to change your inflections. You want to change your energy from time to time. Maybe get aggressive and then pull back, and maybe get introspective and then draw in. I'm with you, bro. I'm with it.
Yeah, and the one thing that obviously I feel like I can say for myself is that I'm a well-rounded battler here. I feel like Duke most of the time is a little one-dimensional. Because if you notice, all he does is punch. I can punch, I can angle, I can barf someone out, I can rap really well when I'm not focused on like timing. Like, granted, I'm not the best at one thing, but I'm everything.
Let's go. Yeah.
And I feel like I take advantage of all of that in my round.
Okay, bet.
That's the best way I can describe it without giving too much away.
So you about to show layers, is what it is. Because we know Duke is very, very Deontay Wilder in nature. In that, one of my favorite things that Deontay Wilder said in response to, people talking about his style, is everybody's like, oh, Deontay Wilder just goes in and swings. He's kind of barbaric in the nature of his fighting. And Deontay Wilder was talking about people who know how to box. And he says they have to be right the whole fight. I just got to be right once. Right. And so Duke is kind of a Deontay Wilder in that he's going to come in and punch and punch and punch. And we know if those punches land, they're going to work. And with Duke, it's very hard to find times when those punches don't land. You see what I'm saying? So you know he's gonna come in on his Deontay Wilder, Iron Mike Tyson shit. But what you're thinking is that you Tyson Fury, and you know how to box. You know, you're gonna be slipping punches. You're gonna be playing the distance game, working them with the jab. Yeah, I'm so ready for this battle, bro. I'm so ready for this shit. It's gonna go off. Excuse my language,
Facts.
but it's gonna go down, and it's gonna be such a good battle. And I think people are trying to sleep on it because it seems like just another day at the office for Duke. But this is not another day at the office for Duke. This is this is a brand new day. And if he is not prepared, he will get walked on. It can happen, Duke. It can. And I know that Duke has been having some issues as of late. Nothing too bad, but like the surgeries and stuff. It's kind of been has been taking it out of him. So if you don't have your full lung capacity, if you're getting winded in your rounds, it's gonna be a problem, bro. It's not gonna work here. You gotta fire on all cylinders for this shit. So to kind of move away from the discussion of Duke and what's going on with him, because I'm gonna try to get with him later in the week and see if I can't get his word on this and like put them back to back so people can see it before the battle takes off. But let's kind of wrap, right? Let's kind of wrap with this. Who do you think is going to be your favorite battle of the event? What are you looking forward to on the card besides your battle?
I certainly am looking forward to Pope beating Grizzly Jones' ass.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be a bloodbath?
Yeah, I certainly think so, but because the shit I seen Grizzly Jones spit for Kid Cam, it was not a problem.
No. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
now he did say he was going through some stuff in which caused him to underprepare. Understand that, but still, it's a "what have you done for me lately" situation.
Got you. Got you.
And that clearly wasn't good enough. And for those that don't know this, he's a fire battler from Indiana whose career is slowly but surely taking off, especially after that Jay Lopez. And I know for a fact that he's not coming to play after he couldn't battle Damn It Man on reinforcements.
Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be a murder of an event. Shout out Cheese and Dignity for always putting on fire events, no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Black Mage. This is the real JC. If you are not in tune with Dignity, get in tune. If you are not in tune with JC, get into. If you are not in tune with Duke, get in tune. And if you are not in tune with Brace for It, well, it's coming whether you want it to or not. So brace for it, because Impact is on the way. JC, you want to say hi to the people?
Peace, y'all. This has, of course, been Brace for It. And one final note before we leave, Duke, I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot come with the same shit that you've been saying for the past battles. You got to different with me, or it's going to be real bad for you. But the one thing I'm hoping is that we end up in Dignity one for the books. And I'm very confident that we will. But only one person's coming out alive, and it's me.
Talk.
Mark my words.
Somebody gotta work out this bitch. All right, guys.
We will see.
It's been real. Stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully, Duke, I can get you on soon. Do the thing.
Peace.